Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. Any updates to cases will be pinned in the comments section of each video. On July 6, 2024 at 3:10 a.m., 3 football players who either played in college or the NFL were out for the evening in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. 24-year-old Khyree Jackson, 23-year-old Isaiah Hazel, and 24-year-old Anthony Lytton. All three were in a Dodge Charger. They were street racing with another car, an Infiniti driven by 23-year-old Khyree. The Infiniti driven by Klingman tried to change lanes to speed ahead, but hit the Charger. The Charger went off-road while the Infiniti hit another car. The Charger careened off the road and hit tree stumps. Maryland State Police responded to the crash, but unfortunately all 3 men had been killed. On January 23, 2025, Prince George's County Police announced that Khyree Klingman had been arrested. She had been charged with driving while under the influence, negligent vehicular manslaughter ×3, and homicide by motor vehicle accident. On November 7, 2025, Klingman pleaded guilty to 3 counts of negligent homicide under the influence. She had already served 1 year while awaiting trial. And on February 4th, 2026, Khyree Klingman was sentenced to 3 years in jail. On July 4th, 2024, at 10 p.m. in Taneytown, Maryland, on the intersection of Bear Run Road and Runnymede Road, a conflict between 2 drivers ended in a brawl and shooting. The conflict began on Route 140 between a sedan and a pickup truck. When they got to the intersection, the people got out of their cars and began fighting. A Jeep then arrived and shots rang out. 3 men were shot, with 36-year-old Christopher Moore being shot numerous times. He was dead on arrival by the time police got there. The other 2 people injured were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The 911 dispatcher heard the physical fight and then the shots. Dispatch relayed to the officers, quote, 1 shot in the leg, 1 shot in the face, and it sounds like a 3rd now shot as well, end quote. The suspect, 20-year-old Devon Dabbs, and a passenger pulled off the highway and began fighting with Christopher Moore. During the fight, Moore's fiancée arrived and exited her vehicle, carrying her gun, which was legally owned and had a permit to carry. She announced that she had a gun in hopes of de-escalating the situation. Devon Dabbs rushed her, assaulted her, which resulted in him being shot in the leg. Moore's fiancée suffered a broken jaw and injuries to her face. Dabbs got a hold of the gun and fired multiple rounds, striking his passenger in the hand and Moore in the chest twice. On July 6, 2024, Devon Dabbs was charged with first-degree murder and assault charges. In May 2025, during the trial, jurors were unable to reach a verdict. On January 5, 2026, Devon Dabbs pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter. He was sentenced on February 6, 2026 to 10 years. Thank you for joining me this week. If there's a Maryland's Missing or Murdered case you'd like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. My X account is Maryland's M&M. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I'll see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.